We are beginning tonight with breaking news. The massive manhunt is over. Grant Hardin, an escaped convicted murderer and former police chief, has been captured.
We have now learned he was tracked down today at 3:45. He was caught in Stone County, less than 2 miles away from the Calico Rock prison. Hardin escaped from that prison nearly 2 weeks ago.
And so now that hunt finally coming to an end. It's been 2 weeks of anxiety in that part of the state.
Yeah, but lawmakers are still demanding answers on how he got out. THV 11's Rebecca Brown joins us live in the studio with more on how the state is responding. Rebecca.
Faith and Rowley, as we know, Grant Hardin slipped by security in what the Department of Corrections called a, quote, makeshift police uniform. Now the legislative panel overseeing the DOC is now pledging a full investigation into how this happened.
We obviously have a problem when the worst of the worst offenders are escaping and out on the streets.
Republican Senator Tyler Dees is referring to the man dubbed the Devil in the Ozarks. Grant Hardin walked out of the Calico prison last Sunday in broad daylight. While law enforcement continues their relentless search, his breakout is now sparking serious concern at the state level.
Mr. Hardin is a violent offender. He's a psychopath murderer. In fact, there's a reason we locked him up.
Senator Dees serves on a key legislative subcommittee that reviews operations inside Arkansas's correctional system. He and fellow lawmakers recently sent a letter to the state's Board of Corrections calling for a full review of Hardin's escape. This review comes on the heels of a second escape in Texarkana where the inmate was caught 2 days later.
It's a time to ask questions. It's a time to review. And things may be fine, things may need an overhaul. And that's exactly what we do as an oversight committee. We bring in Department of Corrections and the Board of Corrections at times to look at everything in this field.
Beyond the escape itself, Dee says this incident raises deeper questions about the state's prison infrastructure. He points to the ongoing debate over building a new correctional facility.
And we have overfilled our capacity of other facilities, of our county jails. And this is exactly why the legislature was making sure that we looked at these things closely. It begs the question of, do we have the right facilities in place? It's why we were looking at building a new prison.
While the manhunt continues across Arkansas, lawmakers are tackling the public safety angle from the Capitol. Senator Dees says now is the time to step back, reevaluate, and work toward solutions.
We've got to think about things differently, and continue to do things the same way is not the answer. In fact, that's the definition of insanity. And so this legislature and this body of committees is going to make sure we review everything in and out.
This has been a day many have been anticipating. Again, Grant Hardin has been captured only 2 miles away from Calico Rock Prison by Stone County Sheriff's Department. And we're still learning more details as this news just came straight to the newsroom just a few minutes ago. We'll keep you updated and keep following this story. Rolly, Faith.